Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vic here, back with another Madden 23 rebuild. In today's episode, we're going to be rebuilding the Baltimore Ravens, but with Anthony Richardson, because one of my commenters told me to. So I'm going to be trading away Lamar Jackson for whatever I can get for him, really. But anyways, this is the team we got. Obviously, Lamar, who's soon not to be here. J.K. Dobbins, I really like him in real life. I really do. He's injury prone. I don't know how I feel. We're a running team, and we don't have enough running backs that are good enough to push the line. Gus Edwards, as much as I love him, he's not what he used to be. I'm not saying he's washed, but he's not great anymore. Rashad Bateman, Demarcus Robinson, Devin Duvernay, easily the worst receiving core in the NFL. If you want to count Mark Andrews as a receiver, then sure. But Isaiah Likely as well. How quick is Isaiah Likely? 6'5", 241, only 83 speed. I was thinking about moving him to receiver. Since he only has 83 speed, I cannot do that. And the O-line, it's not bad. Kevin Zeitler should be a way higher overall. Nobody talks about him enough. He had a great year with the Ravens. Nobody talks about him, and I hate it. Tyler Linderbaum had a great rookie year. Ronnie Stanley, I wish he would just stay healthy. Defensively looking at it, it looks like Odafe Away, David Ojabo, Tyus Bowser, I'm probably going to cut along with Justin Houston. Roquan Smith, I know Justin Houston had a great year for the Ravens, but in Madden, he's not useful. Patrick Queen, Roquan Smith, obviously, Marcus Williams, Marlon Humphrey, Kendall Fuller, Marcus Peters, Brian Stevens, Jalen Amore Davis. So I honestly expect it to be way better, but he's not. Chuck Clark, I'm going to probably cut because I want Kyle Hamilton there instead. Kyle Hamilton, by the way, had a great rookie year. And we're going to look into the 2022 retirements for the AFC North. And by AFC North, I mean the ghetto of the NFL. Brian Winters, retires on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Players ready to negotiate. We have Lamar Jackson, who in real life, I'm just going to give him the team friendly right now, so that way I can tag him, because in real life, the Ravens will tag him. I'm going to sign Marcus Peters, though, to a one-year deal for now, because he wants to stay with the team. Ben Powers, I'll let walk. Kyle Fuller, I'll let walk. Justin Houston can walk. And Drake can walk. Sammy Watkins can walk. Everyone else here can walk, and I'm just going to tag Lamar because I think that's what's going to happen in real life. So Lamar Jackson is tagged, and how much money do we have? We have $33 million to spend. I'm honestly going to skip out on free agency and just get to the draft. Lamar Jackson is off to the Atlanta Falcons for the first-round pick this year, first-round pick next year, and a second-round pick this year. So I still get to keep my first-round pick. We're picking at pick number 6. Yes, I know the Falcons don't have pick number 6 in real life, but I don't care. The draft order's out of whack, and CJ Stroud is off to the Lions. But we have Anthony Richardson here. As soon as I saw CJ Stroud leave the board, I wanted Anthony Richardson. So our new quarterback, Anthony Richardson, out of Florida, hidden development, 6'4", 95 throw power, 91 speed, 90 acceleration, is crazy for someone who's 6'4", 232 pounds. It's insane. But anyways, 95 throw power as well. He is the newest Baltimore Raven. With my other first-round pick, I'm picking up Jackson Smith-Njigba out of Ohio State. Only 87 speed for being 198 is kind of crazy, but he does have amazing route running skills, a short route, a medium route, a release, a deep route. So that's what I'm looking for here, and we have a new weapon for Anthony Richardson that Lamar never got. And in the second round, with the Falcons' second-round pick, picking up halfback Zach Charbonnet out of UCLA, hidden development, 6'1" power back, 91 speed for being 6'1" and 220 as a running back is pretty good. And with my other second round pick, I'm picking up left guard TJ Bass out of Oregon, hidden development, 6'4", 325 pounds, 83 strength. We're having a baller draft. Here we are after the draft. TJ Bass, not Tyler Bass. TJ Bass, 72 overall. Anthony Richardson, 73 overall. Charbonnet is, God, I hate that. Charbonnet sounds so close to Charboner, dude. Sounds like a gay evolution of Charizard. But anyways, Charbonnet is going to be the second string back behind J.K. Dobbins. And then Jackson Smith-Njigba is going to be receiver 3. And then Andrews, Isaiah Likely, right side of the offensive line, still need some upgrades. Because in real life, Kevin Zeitler is good, but in Madden, he's 34 years old. He's probably going to retire. And defensively looking into it, I would say this is the more strong suit of the team. But our DBs, we need more depth at DB. Ooh, we got Malachi Moore at some point. That's sick. And Chuck Clark, I'm going to put on the trade block. I don't want him on my team. Don't want him on my team. And Tyus Bowser is not bad in real life, but in Madden, I want David Ojabo starting at that position. So I'm going to put Tyus Bowser also on the trade block and see what we can get for both of them. And I'm going to bench Chuck Clark and put Kyle Hamilton at the starter. Specialist, like what we got. Charboner is moving up. Jackson Smith-Njigba. I'll put him in the slot. Yeah, David Ajabo is going to be rushing off the edge over Tyus Bowser. And for some reason, Kyle Hamilton's going to be the slot DB, which I don't really like. But anyways, let's move into the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 3-4, third in the division. I already know what's wrong with the defense. It's the 3-4 scheme. I can never, ever get it right in Madden simulation. People always say 3-4 disguised with the Ravens playbook works best. I was in New England's playbook. Man, who runs a good 3-4 playbook in Madden and actually is successful? Not very many teams, I'll tell you that. Not very many teams. Dallas is 4-3, Philly 4-3, Giants. I'll try Giants. I'll try Giants as a 4-3 team. I mean 3-4 team, not a 4-3. And scouting national focus, I feel that needs to be interior offensive line to replace Kevin Zeitler. So we're going to go O-line here and do that, even though, yeah, defense does need help. But we're just going to go with that, see how that works out for us for right now. And players ready to negotiate. Let's see who we have here. As we have Marcus Peters. I'll do another one-year deal with him. I'm fine with that. And he resigns. Kevin Zeitler just doesn't want to be here and he's too old. Not going to resign him. Calais Campbell. Not going to pay you $11 million. So we're going to wait on that contract. J.K. Dobbins doesn't want to be here. He wants to go back to Texas. And he wants no state income tax. I can't change either of those, bud. I'll give you player-friendly deal, and that's the best I'm going to do. He resigns. I'm fine with that. And Patrick Queen, damn, dude. He doesn't like our scheme. He wants a mentor at his position, and he doesn't want state income tax. I'm going to go get him a mentor. Is Roquan Smith not a mentor? He's a beast. That should be a mentor enough for you, but I guess we're going to have to go physically sign a mentor, even though it makes no sense. Was this a mentor? No, bridge player. It is future starter. Mentor and Jamie Collins. Jamie Collins, sure, you're on the team, bud. And we are going to have to cut a player and then readjust my entire roster just for Patrick Queen himself. So we're going to cut this guy, whoever he is. And we are also going to go back into the team and see what we got. So that way it doesn't auto-adjust our roster, even though I'm pretty sure it did. Yeah, it did. I hate that. But defensively, it looks like Odafe away, got all that. Move Kyle Hamilton up, specialist. We're going to have David Ajabo move up as well. Charbonner is going to move him up, and Jackson Smith and Jigba. We're all good there. And we are going to see the players ready to negotiate as well. So we have Chuck Clark can walk, Devin Duvernay. I kind of want back. Justin Matabike, I do want back. Yeah, there's a lot of players that I will have to rearrange. And also, I do have trade offers for Tyus Bowser. I think he's about to hit free agency. Yeah, all these suck. Don't want that. So, apart from that, guys, I'll just keep Tyus Bowser for another year. Let's move into the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs, going 10-7, second division behind the 12-5 Bengals, coming off a win to the Browns, who are also 10-7. Stats and awards, Anthony Richardson, rookie year, did pretty good. 11th best offense in the NFL, and defensively, we were 12th. Okay, that new playbook did help. 5,000 yards, 34 touchdowns, 15 receptions is too many, but 70% completion percentage. JK 1 yard shy of 8 touchdowns. Anthony looks like Charbonner didn't really get as many reps as I want him to, but Gus the Bus gets 12 touchdowns. Looking at it receiving wise, Mark Andrews 1,200 yards, Devin Duvernay 1,200 yards, Jackson Smith and Jigba 1,100 yards, and Rashad Bateman not really doing too much. Defensively, Roquan Smith 135 tackles for a loss, 12 for Roquan Smith, sacks 8.5 for Odafe away, 7 for Calais Campbell, interceptions 5 for Marlon Humphrey, and safeties on the team is 0 defensive touchdowns, is 1 for Marcus Peters. So, let's see what we got here against the Tennessee Titans, who are 9-8. Please, Derrick Henry, do not push us into the ground like you did that one year. And he did it. Okay. Anyways, let's move into the offseason. Chiefs beat the Bears in the Super Bowl. Rookie Brian Branch wins the Super Bowl MVP. Josh Allen wins the league MVP. Jackson Smith and Jigba wins the Rookie of the Year. I would have rather had that go to Anthony Richardson, but I'm fine. I'm sure he'll be a superstar dev now. And he is a superstar dev. Anthony Richardson is a star dev. TJ Bass is a star dev as well. And Charbonnet is a 76 star dev. Defensively, we are Kyle Hamilton as superstar dev now. That's awesome to see. David Ajabo is going to be starting at that position. Is he a right outside linebacker officially? No, he is a left outside linebacker. I do want to officially move him over, so that way the CPU doesn't auto-adjust everything anytime I do something. So it's probably going to auto-adjust it now that I did it. And yeah, I did. Okay. Adjust this. Odafe away. Going to make sure he is a left outside linebacker. Got that. And for the rest of the defense, it looks like the exact same. I'm not going to re-sign Calais Campbell probably, but anyways, let's move into the re-signings. In the ghetto of the NFL, Tyrod Taylor, Calais Campbell, and Kevin Zeitler all retire. Kind of expected that. Still need a mentor QB for Anthony Richardson, as I do every rebuild with new QBs. Patrick Queen still doesn't want to be here after getting him a mentor. I gave him a mentor at position. No players have tag. Yes, they do. Jamie Collins is literally. Did they cut Jamie Collins? I hate the simulation so much, dude. No, Jamie Collins is right here. He has mentor. You retard. I swear, bro. Madden simulation is retarded. Player friendly deal. I'm gonna have to overpay for him, and he doesn't want to play. What's your tag? I don't want to pay you $18 million. I'm gonna have to let. I'm going to resign him. Give me a second. Devin Duvernay, 3-year deal. I'm fine with that, and he resigns. Matabike, I'm fine with the 2-year deal, but I'm sure you won't even sign to this. And, yeah, I'm going to have to let him walk because he doesn't want to play. Gus the Bus can walk. Malik Harrison can walk. Everyone else here can walk. I'm going to tag Patrick Queen, as crazy as that sounds. I want him on the team. And how much money do we have? We have $55 million. Let's get to free agency. So the Ravens have struggled for too long not having a true edge rusher, so I'm signing Nick Bosa on a huge, massive 6-year contract. I'm tired of not having a true edge rusher on this Ravens team. We needed it. Calais Campbell retired. I have a new right end. Let's move to the draft. In the first round, I'm picking up left end Marco Vasher out of Ohio State, Iowa State. 88 strength, good speed, good acceleration, hidden development, good skills, and he was a good athlete as well with the A power moves and B play rec is what I was mainly looking at. With my other first round pick, I'm picking up David James out of Michigan State. Normal dev, but he is 6'2", 194 with good speed, good acceleration. He has decent skills here, not a bad player, and he will just be more depth for us at the defensive back position. In the second round, I'm picking up a right guard, Jalil Buckley out of LSU. Hidden development, 6'5", 314, 91 strength. He's a great pick for a second rounder. In the fourth round, I'm picking up another right guard, Jamal Wooden out of Tennessee. Hidden development, 6'4", 307, 86 strength. I'm going to move him to a right tackle. Here we are in year number 2. Yeah, year number 2. I can't believe I already forgot that. Jamal Wooden is going to be playing a right tackle now instead of a right guard, as he has star or better development with our other right guard that we have. And Morgan Moses, kind of want to cut him just because he's old and don't really need him. Yeah, I'm going to cut him. He's off the team, and I also need a, need a replacement at the mentor position for Anthony Richardson. I'm also going to sign a mentor for Patrick Queen because of his franchise tag. We're going to try and get a new one. And we're going, ooh, A.J. Dillon. Tempted, but I'm not going to. Mentor QB for Teddy B. Teddy B is going to be our new mentor QB for Anthony Richardson, and the middle linebacker, bridge player, future starter. Can someone give me a mentor? Jamie Collins again. I don't know if Jamie Collins is enough because Patrick Queen did not like him last time. So let's see what we got here, as we are going to have cut one player, and we are going to cut Doug Johnson, baby. We're going to cut him off the team and go back to the team and get this roster all adjusted. And we don't have Tyler Huntley on the team anymore, which worries me because he goes crazy in simulation. Ooh, Mason Rudolph. Ugh. His head is all bashed in. I don't know if I want him. And Wooden is going to move up to the starter. And defensively, Kyle Hamilton, got all that. Nick Bosa. Vasher is a 76 overall, so that seems like a great pickup. James is a 77 overall. He's a great pickup as well. He just doesn't really have a development, which is unfortunate. Specialist, Jackson Smith and Jigba, I'm going to move up. David James going to be in the slot. Vasher, I'm cool with all this. Yeah, I like all that. And Jamie Collins, I do want to move up more in the depth chart. Is he middle linebacker 3? No, he is middle linebacker 3. So going to keep him there for the mentor for Patrick Queen. And we are moving into the second season and the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark on a bye week, coming off wins to the Commanders. We are 4-3, second in the division. Scouting national focus. Let's see who we have here. As we have, well, we don't have anyone. It's scouting national focus. My script, my robotic script going off in my head over and over again. I don't know what I even need on this team. Sure, another receiver. Because we've already filled out everything, really. It's about just development, which is the big thing in Madden, and that's why I lose a lot. But players ready to negotiate. Let's see what we have here. Marcus Peters, another 1-year deal is what I'll be cool with on you. Bro, what do you want, Patrick Queen? You have a mentor. You're in the green for that. You just don't like the team. Very player-friendly deal. We're overpaying it. Oh my God, dude. He just re-signed. Rashad Bateman. Overpaying for you too. Just walk. I'm trading Rashad Bateman and Patrick Queen. I'm not gonna deal with this. For those guys being all pissy at me in the comments, I don't care. This is pissing me off. I'm not gonna walk away. These guys are both 2 first-round picks. I'm not going to let both of my first-round picks just slip away from my hands and me not be able to do jack shit about it. So does anyone want these guys like a double interest? So Rashad Bateman and Patrick Queen don't want to be here. And I gave them both very player-friendly deals. Oh, this is unrealistic. I'm not going to allow my 2 first-round pick players just walk to free agency. They both didn't want to be here for very player-friendly contracts, and I'm not paying them 15 plus million a year to be an 83 and 82 overall. So I'm giving away Rashad Bateman, Patrick Queen, and a 6th-round pick for the Giants, projected pick number 30 and pick 62 in the draft. I have to get something out of these players. But Michael Pierce, 1-year deal. I'm fine with that. He resigns. We don't even have that much money left. But Patrick Ricard, sure, I'll do a 3-year deal with him. You're just a fullback, but you would resign in real life. Odafay away. I just have to keep overpaying for players that I can't afford to keep on the team. I need to overpay for Odafay away. He was a 1st-round pick too, dude. Very player-friendly deal. This is only $9 million. That's fine. He wasn't picky like the other 2. I gave everyone very player-friendly deals, and Patrick Queen and Rashad Bateman were just not having it. So, roster. I need to make sure that I adjust everything correctly. And, yeah, we don't... dang, dude. Oh, Buckley is a superstar dev. That's awesome. Wooden is a star dev. Defensively, specialist. We're going to make sure Jackson Smith and Jigba's up there. Charbonnet is moving up. And apart from that, guys, it is now time to move in to the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs going 11-6, second in the division, here to face the Titans again, dude. In my previous Commanders video, I just kept losing to the Giants. They're probably going to be the Titans now. Anthony Richardson balled out, dude, as Anthony Richardson's 2nd for MVP and no Lamar Jackson. That's what we like to see, baby. Josh Allen's league MVP, though. 4th best offense in the NFL, and defensively, we are 8th. J.K. Dobbins and Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson, 5,100 yards, 45 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. J.K., 9 touchdowns, 4.2 per carry, 305 attempts, and 1,200 yards. At Jackson Smith and Jigba, 1,400 yards, 10 touchdowns. That could be an X factor. Devin Duvernay, 7 touchdowns, 1,100 yards. Mark Andrews, 801 yards and 10 touchdowns. Looking at it defensively, we have Roquan Smith, 119 tackles for a loss, 15 for Michael Pierce, sacks, 14.5 for Nick Bosa, and 10 for Odafay away. Interceptions, 4 for Marlon Humphrey and 3 for Kyle Hamilton. Safeties, 1 for Michael Pierce, and defensive touchdowns is 1 for Marlon Humphrey, who will probably get an X factor. I don't know, but let's see if we can beat the 11-6 Tennessee Titans to move on to the divisional round. Please don't do it to us again. And we beat them 17-10 here to face the 14-3 Miami Dolphins. I hate Dolphins fans. They think Tua is the second coming of Jesus. We beat them 42-10, whooping them here to face the 13-4 Pittsburgh Steelers. Do they still have Kenny Pickett at QB? Because I do see a lot of times simulation replaces him. Jalen Hurts. That makes a lot more sense. And Daniel Jones, too. Okay. Jalen Hurts in the division. Let's get into this game in the conference championship against Jalen Hurts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here we are at the no longer Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, as it is a 0-6 start for the Steelers, 0-13 start for the Steelers. Offense, wake up. What are you doing? It's just punt fest. Finally, we're done. Our offense is doing nothing. 10-22. Come on. 17-22, it's not going to be enough. They're too far gone. Yeah, 24-29. Oh, our offense did nothing in the first half. I think we got shut out in the first half. God, let's move into the offseason. And the Steelers beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts wins the Super Bowl MVP. Josh Allen wins the league MVP. There are no awards here for the Baltimore Ravens. Anthony Richardson should have Superstar Dev after getting 2nd for league MVP. So let's see. And he does. Jackson Smith and Jigba doesn't get X Factor. That's fine, though. Buckley, star dev. I'm going to move Wooden up to the starter, of course, again. And defensively, it looks like we are the exact same. No way. Anyways, it's not time to move into the re-signings. In the ghetto of the NFL, Jamie Collins retires on the Baltimore Ravens. Just needed him as a mentor, and he ended up not being useful. But Tyus Bowser can walk, and all these other guys can walk. I need another receiver for Anthony Richardson, so let's go and try to find one in free agency. So in free agency, I went after Devontae Smith, but he didn't sign with us. Rashad Bateman was here, but I wasn't going to re-sign Rashad Bateman after being how picky he was, then suddenly having a high interest. He's on the Lions now, and the rest of the wide receivers that are available are just not in my interest at all. Sure, DJ Chark is here, but yeah, nobody here has an interest, and I just don't really like the rest of the players in this free agency class. If we go to available, sure, J.C. Horn, but yeah, everyone here is already gone that I wanted. So apart from that, guys, it's now time to move into the draft. In the first round, I'm picking up another small guy, George Royal, 5'9", 179, hidden development, 96 speed, 96 acceleration, A deep route, B release, B catch in traffic, B spec catch. Dude looks pretty good, and he's going to be a new receiver for the Baltimore Ravens. My other first round pick that I got from the Giants, Elijah Huffman out of North Carolina, hidden development, 6'3", 85 speed, 85 agility, A tackle, A hit power, B play rec. He looks pretty good. And with my second round pick, I'm picking up another receiver, Deshaun Ellis out of USC, hidden development, 6'1", 186. Similar speed to the last guy, but he's just a little bit bigger, so like that. And another great receiver for the Ravens. Here we are after the draft. Oh my God. Ellis, 77. Royals, a 76. The CPU picked up this guy named JJ Sykes. What a name, by the way. JJ Sykes? That sounds so tough. Awards. It was a 4th round pick. I stopped picking after the 3rd round. Dude, receiving core is so much depth. So much good depth. Anthony Richardson is a superstar dev, going to have to make some adjustments for his mentor. And Huffman's a 75 overall. That's what I like to see. Our D-line's good. Everything's good. We got everything. I just need to sign this mentor for, honestly, I'm going to sign another mentor linebacker and a mentor QB just because Teddy B, yeah, that's fine. I'll sign Teddy B once again as a mentor QB. I'll sign a mentor wide receiver as well. Is there a mentor wide receiver? Do we have one? Is Julio Jones here possibly? Can I have a mentor, bridge player, future starter? Why is 73 overall a bridge player? Come on. Mentor is Marvin Jones. Okay. I'll take Marvin Jones as a mentor player. And then where is a middle linebacker as a mentor as well? And mentor is Damian Wilson. Damian Wilson is now going to be a mentor. I don't know how mentors work. Like a certain age, do you just become a mentor? Is that just how it is? But I'm going to have to simulate to the regular season to adjust this roster, so let me move into it real quick. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 7-0, top the division. Yeah, up yours, Rashad Bateman and Patrick Queen. How do you like them apples? Anyways, that was the corniest thing I've ever said. Let's see what we got. Don't need receivers anymore. Maybe more depth at DB. Sure. It always gets to this at this point in the rebuild, year 3 or year 4, where the team's too stacked to actually do anything about scouting national focus. Marvin Jones going to walk. Damian Wilson, I'll just keep you as a mentor. I'm fine with this contract, and he resigns. I'll keep Marvin Jones as a mentor if he wants to play here. Let's just give him a little bit more money, and he actually resigns to that. Okay, he can be a mentor. Teddy B, same deal with you. I'll give you a 2-year deal just to be a mentor. You need a bigger fit for me. Nobody needs a bigger fit for you. Go home. Mark Andrews, 99 overall. I'm going to have to keep him. Ronnie Stanley, we're going to have to keep him. Wish he would stay healthy in real life. And let's bring the length down. Why? Kyle Hamilton, overpaying for you. And he resigns. Tyler Linderbaum, overpaying for you. And he wants more money. Okay. Marcus Peters, I'll do another contract with you, and he wants more money. Michael Pierce, you can finally walk, and you will just be a 75 overall by the end of it. David Ojabo, I'm not going to overpay for. I might have to just let him walk. I do want Isaiah Likely and Travis Jones back. Everyone else here can walk. Don't really care about him. So apart from that, guys, let's move in to the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs, 12-5, second in the division as the Bengals take the division here to face the 8-9 Dolphins. Coming off a loss to the Raiders. If we beat them, we would have taken the division. Anthony Richardson balling out. Does he win league MVP? No. Lamar Jackson's 3rd for MVP, and we are 8th. Okay, I guess our really? 8th? With that? Okay. 4th best offense in the NFL and 13th best defense. 5,100 yards, 42 TDs, 12 interceptions. J.K. Dobbins, 18 touchdowns, only 3.7 per carry, though, and 1,100 yards. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns. Deshaun Ellis, the rookie, 13 touchdowns, 1,100 yards. Devin Duvernay, 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. Mark Andrews, 1,000 yards. And, yeah, a lot of these other guys are not getting a chance at receiving because we have too many receivers now. Roquan Smith, 124 tackles for a loss, 19 for Marco Vasher. Sacks, 14 for Nick Bosa, 9.5 for Odafe Away. Interceptions, 5 for Marlon Humphrey. Safeties on team is 1 for Travis Jones, and defensive touchdowns is 0. So, anyways, it is now time to see if we can beat the 8-9 Miami Dolphins to move on to the divisional round. Can we do it? And we do, here to face the 12-5 Jacksonville Jaguars as we beat the Dolphins only by 6 points. And We do. Here to face our 12-5 divisional rivals, the Cincinnati Bengals, to fight for a chance at the Super Bowl. Let's move into it. Here we are in Cincinnati to play the Bengals. 3-7 currently, 3-14. They got a 2-score lead. Now it's a 3-score lead. Again, offense, what the hell are you doing? Wake up. 10-21. Okay. 18-21. Good stuff. Okay, there we go. 21-21. 28-21. 28-28. That's what I like to see. Come on. Final drive. Overtime. Come on. Offense, what are you doing? The offense keeps selling. Why are we punting in overtime? Go for it. Oh, that's so frustrating, dude. Back-to-back conference championship losses. Let's move into the offseason. The Panthers with Will Levis. If you haven't seen my Will Levis Commanders rebuild, it was my previous video. Go check it out, even if you have made it this far in the video. Panthers beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl. Will Levis wins the Super Bowl MVP. Quarterback for the Eagles, new one. Grady Brine wins the league MVP, and there are no awards here. For the Baltimore Ravens, I want to say that I want to give Anthony Richardson X Factor. The dude went crazy. He gets it. Okay, I don't even got to say it. Ellis has Superstar Dev. Sykes has Superstar X Factor? Dude, this receiving room is crazy now. Defensively, it looks like Huffman only has Star Dev, and that's going to be it for the upgrades. I will need a defensive back in this upcoming draft, but let's move into the re-signings. In the AFC North, Marvin Jones retires, even though I gave him a contract to stay, and the player's ready to negotiate. Let's see who we're going to have here, as we have Ronnie Stanley. Again, I'm just going to give him a player-friendly deal. We're going to do that. He re-signs. Tyler Linderbaum, a very player-friendly deal, and then increase the bonus even more, and he re-signs. Marcus Peters can walk if he doesn't want to play. Michael Pierce can walk. David Ajabo. Isaiah Likely I do want back for a 3-year deal, just as depth. David Ajabo, I don't know. Travis Jones I like back. 3 years, and he resigns. I'll get David Ajabo if he does want to keep playing. Sure, I'll sign. Yeah, sure, I'll re-sign Jordan Stout. I don't want to draft the punter. And Daniel Falalele. Really? He was buried in the depth chart this entire time? I didn't even know. Whatever. We've moved on. Sorry, Daniel Falalele. I forgot about you. David Ajabo, very player-friendly deal, and he wants to hit free agency. That's fine with me. Everyone else here can walk. Don't really care about him. So anyways, $51 million to spend. Yeah, I'm going to use that money to actually trade for players, so let's just skip to the draft. Now trading away a 2, a 3, and a 6 for Taron Johnson. He's old. He's an 85. Kind of overpaid for him. Don't care. It's the 4th and final season. I'm going all out. Now trading away my first-round pick for the Patriots right outside linebacker Josh Uche, and he will now be a Baltimore Raven. He just seems like he'd be a Raven, but I no longer have any draft capital. Let's get to the end of the draft. This is the team going into the 4th and final season. Anthony Richardson has an X Factor. I re-sign Teddy Bridgewater. Dude, this receiving core, if I had more time to develop this, let me know down in the comments below if you want me to do a 10-year rebuild with the Ravens, because I will finish this out with this receiving core. JJ Sykes is such a sick name out of Notre Dame, has Superstar X Factor. The CPU picked this guy up, of course, not me. But, yeah, team looks great defensively. We look good as well with Josh Uche and Taron Johnson. So apart from that, guys, it is now time to move into the 4th and final season and the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs going 8-9 and missing the playoffs. EA Sports. You pay for the same shit every year and we never deliver. Anthony Richardson did good. 14th best offense in the NFL. Somehow, what the fuck, dude? Almost 5,000 yards, 43 TDs, 9 interceptions, 69% completion percentage. Nice. JK, 3.9 per carry, 17 touchdowns, 1,100 yards. Deshaun Ellis, 1,300 yards, 9 touchdowns. Jackson Smith and Jigba, almost 1,100 yards. Mark Andrews, 108 receptions, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Devin Duvernay with 13 touchdowns. Looking at it defensively, Roquan Smith, 147 tackles for a loss, 21 for Marco Vasher. Sacks, 9.5 for Nick Bosa. Really? That's it? 9 for Odafe Away. Interceptions, 3 for Kyle Hamilton. Safeties, 1 for Marco Vasher. And defensive touchdowns is 1 for Marlon Humphrey. So, that is what I like to call getting fucked by Madden Simulation. We're going to be moving into the offseason to see what we had to. Really, just the final season, our team was like, nah, we don't want to play. Failed rebuild with my Baltimore Ravens and Anthony Richardson. Sorry to the commenter who asked for this. It's just, I can't help that EA sucks at producing games each and every year. Just can't do anything about it. But, makes no sense. I can assure you we probably had one of the highest overall teams in the game. Yeah, 91 overall team as the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Again, Isaiah Pacheco wins the Super Bowl MVP. Josh Allen wins another league MVP. and there are no awards here for the Baltimore Ravens. But we are going to be looking into the final upgrades. Maybe Jackson Smith and Jigba got X Factor. That'd be cool to end it out like that. He does not. But this is the fourth and final look of the team. Roquan gets X Factor. And apart from that, guys, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.